because usually it takes forever for the stream to actually start. And I don't like it when it gets stuck. Oh, is it stuck? Uh-oh. Oh, it's actually live. Nice. Awesome. Okay. So. Okay, wait. Let me... Oh, my remote. Okay. Let me test the audio real quick, because it should have audio, but I still want to... Let me test the audio real quick. Okay, perfect. There's audio. Nice. For 1 second. So, we are going to be doing... This is my Undertale tier list. I know I haven't made one of these in a pretty long time. And I think it's about time for me to kind of come back and make a freaking tier list. Especially about Undertale. It's about that time. So, yeah, let's start. So today we're going to be doing every character, the music in the game, bosses, and I think ships, like Undertale, like actual ships and stuff that the fans like to put together. So we're going to do all those tier lists in today's video. I hope you enjoy. Anyways, usually there would be like some type of Undertale music if this was not streamed, but alright. So let's start with the main character, our character. You can name this character literally anything you want. You can literally name them, you know, anything, but obviously the little kid, his name is Frisk. And honestly, I think he's, like, depending, like, he's a weird character to rank, because since Frisk doesn't really have any, like, dialogue of his own and stuff, you gotta kind of, like, he's one of those mute characters that you gotta put your own, like, I'm not trying to say you put your, it's weird, because, again, with Frisk, he's, like, one of those silent, mute characters. He's not really necessarily, like, a character that, you can, just sit there and be, like, what is it? Like, I mean, you can still, like, love Frisk a lot as a character, but part of me is, like, I don't know, you also gotta, like, kind of, I don't know, put your own self in Frisk's shoes a lot of the time when you're talking about his character. Like, I don't know, because he can be anywhere on this tier list. He can be F tier, S tier, A, B, C, D tier. But honestly, I'm like, okay, how about this? We'll rank, like, each version of Frisk, right? As a character, right? Genocide, if we're talking Genocide Frisk, I'm putting him all the way down in F tier. If we're talking about Pacifist, we're gonna put him in S tier. But if we're talking neutral, probably B tier. And honestly, my first playthrough was neutral route, obviously. But I think Frisk, like, in general, though, that's how I would rank him between the three tiers. Because Genocide Frisk, you don't want to mess around with, versus Pacifist Frisk. But anyways, we're gonna keep Frisk in B tier. I think Frisk being in B tier is actually kind of solid. But anyways, I digress. Flowey the Flower. Honestly, as a character, I can understand, like, where Flowey comes from, like, you know, having the ability to reset multiple times. He murked Toriel and all of the underground hundreds upon hundreds of times over. He spared everybody and loved everybody hundreds upon hundreds of times over. He's a pretty decent character. He's actually he's a pretty cool character. I don't hate Flowey. I don't think he's, like, super annoying or anything. But, like, you know, like, him, like, berating you in the beginning of the game, talking about it's kill or be killed and all that other sort of stuff. I thought that was, but him being better than Frisk is a little weird, though. So I might just put them in the same tier, to be honest. But they're pretty solid. Flowey's pretty solid. Especially for, like, if you're doing the neutral route ending, where, you know, you get his boss fight in the neutral route and stuff. Mr. Tomato, hi, how you doing? Welcome to stream, man. By the way, seeing 16 people, like, come in here, hello, / 8 people now, but hello, how you doing? But anyways, and by the way, a lot of the one-off monsters might be lower than, like, characters with, like, way more significance. Like, for example, like, Toriel is going to be way higher than, like, enemies you fight, like, in the game and stuff, for the most part, right? But Toriel, I think Toriel as a character, she might go to A or S tier even. No, not because she's goat mom and stuff, but I actually really like Toriel as a character. Like, you know, she had like a somewhat tragic past, you know, trying to help, like, multiple kids every time they fell down into the mountain and stuff and try to take care of them, but each and every single time, Toriel tried to take care of them, they would try to run off and like leave Toriel behind and stuff. And it's kind of sad, but Asgore, kind of slowly murking them, and that's kind of what made her kind of flee to the ruins in the first place. But other than that, she's a very caring person, man. She's willing to do whatever it takes to especially keep Frisk in the beginning of the game, like on all playthroughs, to kind of stop you because she loves you that much. She's a cool character. I like her. I like Toriel. She's going in A tier. The dummy, I don't know, C or D tier. Like I said, Frogget, like most of the enemies are just gonna go here because they're just there. I can never say his name right, but he was a weird character. I can never. Sorry, his name is. Look, Ghost. That's what I'm gonna call him, or Blook, or Book, or not Sahatsa Blook. I can never say his name right, but I remember when I interacted with him for the first time, and he was like this weird Frisk 14 Gamer official too. Welcome to stream. The Ghost here, he was a weird character because at first he was like extremely nervous about you, and then like later on, once you start to get to know him, he actually starts being a little bit like, this is like, other than Toriel, like I think this was like your first real character other than Flowey here. Honestly, I thought the Ghost was actually just kind of cool to interact with. I remember in my first playthrough, I interacted with him a lot, like in my neutral route playthrough. By the way, check out my playlist. I have my fan games of Undertale and my official Undertale games playlist, so check that out. That one-eyed monster, it's Undertale, Mike Wazowski. Yeah, the Mike Wazowski monster, bro. Probably D tier. Like I said, a lot of these guys, they're going to go straight into like D, C, or F or something. Mainly because, I don't know. I didn't really like care much for their characters, honestly. Or, I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. But, I think that was like Lesser Dog, right? Like, Lesser Dog was kind of cute. I'll put him in C. He's kind of adorable. I guess I'll just put him in C. C for cute, I guess. For that tier. Why not? Sans and Papyrus. I know I'm about to sound like a broken record / literally half the fandom, but man, you know what? I wasn't even gonna save him for last. Everybody knows why Sans is S tier, bro. Where's Temmie? I haven't ranked her yet. Maybe she's in here. I gotta find her. She's right here. Temmie, right there. I'll rank her in a second, but we need to talk about Sans. I know Sans is the character that a lot of people think is overrated because of Maglavania and shit and his boss fight in Genesis, but I ain't gonna hold or pacifist, because of the 10th anniversary. But honestly, Sans as a character, like, if you just scratch, like, even just the genocide and pacifist fights, he's actually a really funny character and actually a pretty solid, cool dude overall. Like, I would actually, if I was, like, in Undertale, like, I remember when I was playing Undertale, I would legit be cool with Sans, as a, like if we met IRL. I would be very cool with Sans. Sure, his jokes, like, he has really bad jokes, like, they're really bad, but other than that, he's a really cool dude that's, like, if you chill with him, bro, you can have, like, long combos with Sans and all that stuff, bro, and be, like, low-key with him the whole time. I feel like that's, and of course, he's obviously my favorite character from Undertale, so of course, I'm gonna be biased and put him in S tier. But Papyrus, I think he goes exactly the same as his brother, bro. I know, you guys know why. I love the Skeleton Brothers. They're my favorite monsters in all of Underground, bro. Like, especially since I can do their voices and stuff, or voice impressions of Sans and Papyrus and stuff. I love Sans for, like, him being chill, more relaxed, but, like, when you F around too much, he becomes the final boss of Genocide and shit. Really cool. But with Papyrus, I always loved his high energy, He kind of reminded me of how I was, a couple months back, where he would always have constant high energy. He always has, like, good faith in people. He's obviously one of the kindest monsters in all of Underground too, like being the nicest guy, which is why Sans always looks out for him in the end. But Papyrus, he's just a cool freaking dude, bro. Sure, his food may not be completely edible, like his spaghetti may not be the best, But I'm telling you, man, Papyrus, he is just passion personified. If Papyrus is not S tier or at least A tier in your tier list, or maybe B, I can't take anything lower than B for Papyrus and Sans. But nah, the tier list is invalid, man. Y'all gotta understand, okay? Papyrus and Sans, bro, they up there in S for me. The salesman dude, I guess he can be in C. Doggo was pretty funny with him not being able to see, so I might just put him in B for that, because he did have like a moment where he's like, I can't see that moving object over there. Hey, who moved over there? I swear someone moved over there, because he's blind as a bat, but he's one of the sentries. I don't know. Doggo was pretty cool. I don't remember this character all that much. This character was like in Snowden like once. Yo, the snowman. I'm going to put the snowman in C. You want to know why? Because he has some of the best healing, like, one of the best healing items in all of Undertale. Getting the snowman piece. Getting, like, 2, 3, 4 of those snowman pieces. Save them for, like, the Sans fight. And easily some of the best, like, healing items in the entire game. Maybe, he might just go to B tier just for that. I'm just kidding. He's going to stay in C. He doesn't really have any more significance than that. Both the dog Scythe guys, I'm gonna put them in C tier. I know a lot of these characters aren't like all that. Some of these characters are effing weird too, like really weird design wise, looking wise, and stuff. Oh wait, where was Lesser Dog earlier? I guess that's just Dog on a freaking rope from earlier. I think it's from one of Papyrus's inventions. I could still put him in, like, C. Lesser Dog right here, the Armored Dog or something, I could put him in B. I kind of liked him. As a character, I kind of liked him. Monster Kid. Monster Kid, he was a cool dude. I might put him in B, too. Because Monster Kid, let me tell y'all why Monster Kid is cool. Monster Kid is cool because he, like, hung around, like, Frisk for a long while. I know he was glazing, like, Undyne a lot, but, I mean, who wouldn't want to glaze Undyne in the underground when that's literally all you know, and, you know, who can you look up to in the underground as a little-ass monster kid, you know? Of course, it's going to be, like, Undyne, maybe Asgore, maybe, I don't know about Sands of Pirates, because they're not really all that popular, but you get it. But, I think Monster Kid just kind of, like, made, some bits of the game, like, going through Waterfall. I'm not saying, like, Waterfall was, like, boring, like, without Monster Kid. I mean, it was cool. I thought the whole game was cool, to be honest, while most of the game was cool. There was some parts that felt draggy, but we'll talk about that in a completely different discussion. Monster Kid was weird, bruh. He was weird. He's like, you know, now thinking about it, after you said that, Flashman 2, Monster Kid is one of those kids, like, he's one of those, you know those... I'm not going to say, like, not that type of kid, but he's one of those weird kids that's also kind of cool at the same time. That's the kind of vibe I get when I'm with Monster Kid in Undertale. Like, he's one of those weird but really cool kids. Like, there's just something about him. Like, he's weird, but he's, like, fucking cool. Okay. Anyways, Shopkeeper Lady, that is one of the most iconic themes of all of Undertale. Probably C, you know. Other than that theme, like, you're not really going to talk to her, you're not really going to see her. But she does have one of the best pixel art styles in the entire game. I won't lie. This was a secret boss, if I remember, the little wave fish dude that I don't really remember all that much. I might just only rank characters that kind of matter, because I feel like my tablet's going to, like, start lagging out. He said he would wet the bed thinking about Undyne. Yeah, that is weird. Gerson? Ah, bro, Gerson, he's also another shopkeeper. But he has, like, Gerson's one of those, like, old dudes, right? Bro, like, he's one of those cool old dudes. Because, like, there's different types of old dudes. You know what I mean? Like, you got the old dude that's just really old. And he's just way out of his prime. And he's just about ready to, I don't know, just be ready, you know, for shit. And then you got them cool old dudes, you know what I'm saying? You got them really cool old dudes that not only give you, like, life advice, but, like, I'm talking some of, like, the best times you can have with an old dude, bro. I'm telling you. I feel like Gerson would be one of those dudes. Not only he's, like, a researcher and shit, but I bet you he has tons of knowledge that you would just sit there for hours listening to his stories and shit. I don't know why, but Gerson kind of gives me that vibe. I know he's more in Deltarune, but way more than Undertale. But still, bro, like, I don't know. Same shit kind of applies. He gives me that freaking vibe. I'm old. You're old, Flashman, too? Really? You're old? I don't like calling anybody old, you know, because I feel like that's completely disrespectful. Undyne herself, she's going to be an A tier character. She's going to be an A or a solid B tier like Frisk and... Alright, let me tell you why, though. Like, I like Undyne, right? I think, nah, she can go in B tier. She can go in B tier. I don't know if she's above Frisk or Flowey, but I know she's above Monster Kid for me. Sans is amazing as a character, but as a boss, he's certified beta male. No, I'm not, bruh. That's what geezers on say. Oh, yeah. I got you. But Undyne, she is a... no, I'm... Not, bruh. That's what Gerson's say. I got you. I understand. But back to what I was saying about Undyne. Undyne, she was really cool. I feel like Undyne as a character, like, she barely has any sort of, like, backstory. Like, I didn't notice that when I played Undertale, like, 3 different times. But, like, when I was watching, like, multiple Undertale YouTubers that kind of talk about Undyne, they always kind of say the same thing. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree. And I feel like Undyne really should have had some backstory. I mean, I get it. Like, the Skeleton Brothers needed some backstory. Toriel had some backstory. Asgore has some fucking backstory, which makes them, you know, really cool and stick out and stand out. Flowey had a fucking backstory, okay? You know, but we don't even see Undyne's. All we know is that she trained with Asgore to become as strong as she is today. That's literally it. Like, there's no flashback scenes of it, and usually when we see her, she's, like, high energy, super loud, all over the place. That's literally, like, her entire character. She's super loud, she's super freaking strong, you know, that's Undyne for you, and it's like, sure, that's cool. We can have characters like that. I know there's a lot of characters in Undertale that are kind of one note, but I really feel like Undyne, we see her a lot throughout the game. So it's like we could have gotten something on her, like more backstory, more backbone a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if we got more of that, she could have easily been like an A tier, or maybe with the Skeleton Brothers. I mean, I do get excited seeing her, like when I watch comic dubs and shit of Undertale, like all the time, like Undyne. You know, but other than that, you know, Undyne is cool. Let's just move on. You guys get it. Oh, the freaking dude that helps us travel all the time. He's a cool dude. I'll put him at top of C though, or maybe second best of C. Yeah, top C sounds fine for him. He's pretty cool. All right, let's get to some. Oh, not this guy. That guy was weird. Those Knight Brothers, though. Those Knight Brothers are really cool. I like these guys. These 2 knights here. They almost look like knights from, like, Shovel Knight or something. He looks like Ralsei when you meet him. Boat dude? Really? Huh. I didn't think about that. I'll put him in, like... I don't know. I kind of like these dudes. I'll put them in B. Because their design is cool and just the way they are. Oh, annoying dog. Hold on. We gotta rank Toby, y'all. We gotta rank Toby, bro. Hold on, bro. Yeah, you already know where Toby's going, bro. You already know where Toby Fox, his self-insert is going, bro. S tier. If y'all don't think he's S tier, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all just don't got it, you know what I mean? Just gotta, I'm gonna rank him real quick. Gaster. Yeah, honestly, do you play Deltarune Undertale? Yes, I do, Turtle King. I do play Undertale and Deltarune. I actually have entire videos, of my Undertale and Deltarune playthroughs in a playlist. Same with fan games of both games too. They both have their separate playlist over there on my page. You can check that out. Just recently, I played Deltarune last stream. Well, not last stream because that was the review, but the stream before the review. You got it. Anyways, Gaster. See, he's a weird character to rank because I'm still waiting for Chapter 5. We all are, brother. Turtle King, we all are waiting for Chapter 5 of Deltarune, trust. We all waiting for that. But Gaster is weird. Because, obviously, I know the community really loves him. Like, they love him to, like, death and stuff. But me, personally, like, I don't know. I haven't really, like, built this, like, big ass connection with Gaster, bro. Being the dude. Does he tier list have Omega Flowey? I gotta find out. Because if it's Flowey all in one character, I think it's just Flowey all in one. Yeah, it's Flowey all in one character. It's Flowey in one character, bro. It isn't like Flowey and there's no Omega Flowey. But yeah, honestly, Gaster's a weird one to rank because it's like we don't see like much of him at all. And literally the only times we ever get like mentions of him and stuff and other things, and it's like he can appear in your playthrough, like 0.1% chance that Gaster can appear in your playthrough of Undertale. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard about it online, and there's a lot of people that make stuff about Gaster online 24/7, like trying to put him in Deltarune and all this other sort of shit. I don't know, it's weird. I can't really think of like a place he'd go. I'm not gonna put him in D tier, but I'm not gonna put him in like S tier either. He kind of feels like maybe a D or a C tier character. Now, or maybe even a B. I might just put him in a B so I don't get like fucking strangled tomorrow morning or something like that by the Undertale community, you know, but I might just leave him in B. But though he is pretty interesting and there's like, you know, all this lore implication around him that surrounds him, the theory crafting around this man is crazy. But like in Undertale itself, like the actual game, all we know of Gaster is that he's the dude that like kind of programs the stuff and kind of keeps things. I don't know. He was like in the fucking code or something. Whatever. Let's move on from Gaster, man. We talk about Gaster too much. Alphys. Alphys, I'm gonna put her in B too. Like, she did get some massive character, and we do like understand like Alphys as a character. She did a lot of good, but she also did a lot of bad being the Royal Guard scientist. Like, for example, like, you know, making those amalgamations and never telling those monsters about, you know, most of those monsters that they got experimented on. She made the time machine thing, though. What, Alphys made the time machine thing? I thought that was a Gaster thing, but welcome, Anthony, to stream, by the way. But other than that, like other than the amalgamates, like her making those and kind of leaving them down there in the basement and hiding all this info about the human souls for Asgore and all that other sort of stuff, like we find out a lot about Alphys, which honestly that might make her above Undyne because at least Alphys has somewhat story, like with her character more than like literally way more than Undyne, and she actually does have her moments, like being a geek for anime and stuff, and it's actually really cool, all things considered. It's cool as fuck. Spampton, G Spampton, hey it's me, everybody's favorite #1 read salesman, 1987. Spampton, G Spampton. What's up, Spampton, G Spampton? Welcome to my chat. But yeah, Alphys, she's cool. She's rad, I guess. Onion Dude, I don't know. Maybe put the fucker in E. I don't know. I don't really think about some of these characters much, but we're gonna try and get, wanna be a big shot? Duh, I wanna be a big shot. I always wanna be a big shot. Oh, X, welcome. Oh, Azrael, yep. Why do they have both forms of Azrael, but they don't have both forms of I mean, it's still Flowey, but at the same time, I mean, you know. Yeah, see the amalgamates, Asgore, Metaton. I'm gonna try to get a lot of these guys ranked up a bit, like, scroll them up. Undyne the... Why do they have Undyne the Undying in here? And Metaton Neo. So where is Omega Flowey, then? Why is he not here? That's fucking weird. Well, I'm just gonna do one Azrael each. Should I activate Spampton Dio? Azrael as a character / Flow. I mean, I already ranked Azrael as kind of Flowey because I thought that's how they got bored and didn't add him. Probably, yeah. Because making a tier list is kind of hard. Hold on, let me move these guys because they're important guys over here. Let me see. Temmie, I'm gonna rank her. I kind of like Temmie. We're gonna rank her. And then a lot of these other characters can kind of just sit back. Oh, Kara. We need to talk about Kara. Oh, God, yeah, we need to talk about Kara. Oh god, the fan base is addicted to her, bro. Mettaton's theme goes hard. It does go hard. Mettaton's theme does go hard. Really hard. Who else do I want to rank in here? I think I'm just gonna save it for the boss battles, honestly, because we are gonna talk about some of these guys during the boss battles. So, all right. So let's move on. I didn't know Mettaton Neo was real. Yeah, Mettaton Neo is real. Yeah. You fight him in the genocide route, which I will talk about, I think, coming up. But I thought it was a mod. Nope. It's not a mod. It's legit. I thought it was too, like an actual fight with Mettaton Neo, because there's a lot of people that make like a Mettaton Neo like actual boss fight, but then there's those that like actually play genocide route and then show you like Mettaton Neo doesn't actually like stand a chance. But we'll get there when we get there, right? So Mettaton as a character, I actually really liked Mettaton. Like, not only I liked like when he became like, you know, Mettaton, like his more glorious, more attractive looking form. Other than that, right? I also really liked him as a character. He wanted to like go after the human a lot. You know, he was always like just wanting to be like a cool like, you know, show host. He was such a cool dude. And again, that theme does go really fucking hard. So I might put Mettaton in A tier. And who knows, I might swap around some of these characters on this list. Asgore, I really did like Asgore a little bit as well. I actually genuinely felt bad for him when, you know, him just wanting Tori back and stuff. And I understand, like, Asgore's wrath completely. You know, like, Kara and Azrael going to the human world. And, you know, suddenly, like, Azrael loses his life to humans because, you know, he tried to ask the humans to help Kara out, and it didn't turn out so well, and that kind of got me going a little bit, and I kind of felt Asgore's wrath on that and wanted to dish it out on humans. But the fact that he kind of, you know, murked like 6 whole kids to try and get out of the underground and do this, and then suddenly like kind of turn around after a while and just not do it, like not continue his thing to help monster kind, is obviously what made Toriel left his ass and all that other sort of stuff. But it's a whole fucking thing. And honestly, I think other than like Asgore's backstory, the way he fights and all that other sort of stuff, Asgore's a pretty cool dude. Now, Temmie with her fucked up, broken ass English, I'm gonna put her in B. She's pretty funny. Kara, oh boy. Like, a lot of people would probably put Kara in S, but for me personally, Kara, like, other than at the end of Genocide Route, like, if we're just going by her in story, where, you know, obviously, you know, Toriel kind of talks about Kara and Azrael and stuff, being her children and stuff. Other than, like, that small stuff, we don't get a whole lot of Kara. You know what I mean? Like, we really don't. Other than, like, again, the ending, like, of Genocide Route. That's the only time we see, like, Kara, where she's, like, at her most vicious. She wants to take over your body. She wants to take over your soul. That whole thing. And honestly, I care about Kara a little bit. I don't really, she's not really, like, my favorite. She's not really S tier for me. Honestly, I think she might just be lower than Frisk. Because she's done nothing. Why was the little mailman in chat? Mr. Tenna? Ask him. You know what I mean? Just ask him. I don't know. Like the video at least. But I don't know. But yeah, Kara, I don't really have anything much to say. And then Azrael, like in his god form, which I will talk about in the different tier list, I guess I can just put him in S. He was cool. But anyways, now we're gonna go on to the next tier list. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I am back. Didn't take that much time. Yeah, Kara did not do much. Yep, did not do much. So don't expect me to rank her high, even though she did nothing. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk about Undertale's boss fights, okay? Oh boy, here we go. Now, this is going to be something. I can tell you it's going to be something. All right. Okay, so let's start with someone simple. Okay, I want to start with Miss Mew Meow. I want to start with her. I never fought her before. I thought Tenna died to the knight. No, Tenna only got his arms ripped off by the knight. Like, the knight slashed his arms off and he went unconscious after that. But no, he's fine. Tenna is fine. But anyways, Miss Mew Meow, I never fought her because basically I think she was locked behind the Sands, or not the Sands fight. I almost said the Sands fight, like that meant something. No, she's locked behind the Nintendo Switch. And I don't know if this is still true, but if I'm not mistaken, Miss Mew Meow, as like a boss fight, she is only on the Nintendo Switch version of Undertale. She's not on the PlayStation 4/PS5 version of the game, or I don't even know if she's even on the PC version of Undertale, but because of that, I never got to fight her, and it kind of sucked, because I was like, oh wow, there's another secret boss that isn't, like, genocide stuff. That's cool. I would have liked to have tried it out, but then again, I don't know. I looked at it a couple times, it looked kind of difficult, so I was like, a little bit, but you get it. The Amalgamite, I won't lie, doing this fight was... I don't even like decently hard. Like, what does that even mean? Because I don't have a decently hard. It's either extremely difficult, moderate, or, like, easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that whole... I played Undertale on PC, never got to fight that secret boss. Yeah, so it's a Switch exclusive still. So I guess I am correct. But the Amalgamate, yeah, that thing was hard. Never fought the whale thing because I never opened the door and did that fight. Or I think I never fought that siren thing. I never did that too. Like God of Hyperdepth Azrael, yeah, he was extremely difficult. I know you can't actually like lose the boss fight. Like you just continuously come back because your determination is so strong. But I'm not gonna lie, at times, he was pretty damn difficult. And I ain't gonna lie, he'd be all the way up there, or even up here, if it wasn't for your determination constantly bringing you back to life, like, constantly, so you would never, like, lose. If you actually had the chance to lose this fight, I am dead-ass gonna tell you, yeah, this fight would have been way higher than what it is. But because you can't really, like, die... I would still say it was decently hard, even if you could die, because I died a lot during that fight, during my pacifist run of Undertale. Lancer broke in my house and crashed his bike and killed Mike. No, not Mike. Not Mike. What is it? Another boss I would say that gave me a lot of trouble. Oh my god, definitely Spider Chick. She gave me issues in my, I think... my neutral route playthrough and I think in all three of my playthroughs she gave me massive problems, but most likely neutral route. She was a pain in the dick just to go up against and stuff. This random ass little enemy dude, he was moderate, I guess, if you want to go there. He was moderate. Oh yeah, Omega Flowey was extremely fucking difficult. I ain't even gonna lie, if y'all remember the video where I fucking crashed out during Omega Flowey. He was extremely difficult for me. I hate Muffet. I spent 6 days trying to beat that little, the sensors are gonna kill me later. Yeah, I felt that. Muffet was a bitch, but Omega Flowey, he was a bitch to deal with my first time, because keep in mind, Neutral was like the very first time I ever played like Undertale in my life. So I had no knowledge on how to beat this dude. I had no knowledge that, you know, if you die on this fight, you can just keep on coming back because your determination's still kind of semi-strong or whatever, if I'm not mistaken, right? I didn't know that, and that kind of led to me like crashing out like really fucking hard. And yeah, let's just say, if you ever watched my Undertale video, the short, where I fucking, you know, put a hole in my closet door, actually punched it so hard that it came crashing down into the closet itself. Like, I had a crash out. I'll admit that. I will admit that. Yo, I stole Chris's knife. I'm gonna open a Dark Fountain on Mega Flowey. Bro, no, don't do that, bro. We don't know what's gonna open if you did that. Toriel... She was moderate. I wouldn't say Toriel was really all that hard. She might have been like decently hard, like when we got to like, I don't know, maybe Gino or stuff, or not Gino, but like my first time doing her, like because I'm not used to the whole bullet patterns. I'm not used to how like Deltarune Undertale works. So like, of course she's gonna be like every fight is gonna be massively difficult because I don't get what's going on yet. But in my opinion, I would say Toriel is moderate because she's like the first boss in the game. Of course, she's gonna be moderate. Natsabluke, moderate. He's okay. He's okay to fight. He's pretty alright. Mr. Ant, 10 of TV time. Is it? Yes, this is difficulty wise. This is difficulty wise. Hello, bro. No offense or judgment, but chill on punching stuff. My hands were injured by that, so I give you advice from my own experience. P.S. Jesus Christ loves you. Oh yeah, I know. I was just talking about like in a past reference, not now, but past reference. So I've done that multiple times. So I have experience in that regard too. The whole freaking thing. Alright, but let's continue this tier list. Nutsabluke was easy. Papyrus. Papyrus in Undertale. Yeah, he was easy. I would say, well, he was either, nah, I would say he's moderate. Because, honestly, I don't think there's bosses in Undertale that are stupid easy unless we're talking, like base game enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, base enemies and stuff. Oh, yeah. Again, Adriel, both forms, I would say decently hard slash, like, really damn hard. I would say that for sure for some of these characters right here. And then some of the amalgamates, oh, whoops. Some of the amalgamates were actually pretty hard, too. I won't lie, so I'm going to move them there. Armor Dog, I honestly don't remember him all that much. I think he was moderate. Actually, no, I died on him a couple times. I definitely did die on him a couple times. I do remember that. But he wasn't, like, bullshit hard or anything. And that's coming from a TV. Mettaton. Oh, yeah. Mettaton was definitely hard. Oh, my God. When you're doing, not genocide, but when you're doing neutral and pacifist, Mettaton becomes one of the hardest fights, arguably, in the game. Like, freaking hands down. With the yellow heart shooting and all that stuff, my God. Mettaton becomes, like, hard. I don't know if I should put him on the same tier as like Omega Flowey, but he easily becomes one of the most difficult because, again, when you're doing pacifist, you're trying not to kill him, like you're trying not to do any sort of damage, and you're trying to like just get him to be on your side, and it's a whole fucking thing. It makes, honestly, every boss gets a rank up if we're doing pacifist, right? I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie, because it's actually way harder keeping them spared than it is like keeping them alive. Again, the amalgamates can go to, like, decently hard, because, again... Oh, especially the mouth amalgamate. That motherfucker really, pissed me off a lot of the time with the mouth. Like, you barely having any frames to react to and stuff. It's a whole thing. Oh, boy. And then the dummy, I don't even remember the dummy, to be honest. Fighting Mad Dummy. I think he was easy. He's hard, but not harder than Omega Fly. I'm talking about Mettaton, yeah. So that's why I'll put him in, like, decently hard or whatever. Now, I'll just put... Well, I mean, Adriel was shit. Do we, like, okay, let's be real. Before we rank everybody else here, do we put Azrael, like, both his transformations, like, in extremely difficult? Because we do have that infinite, like, low time, like, combat bullshit that kind of keeps us, like, alive. Which is why I'm putting him in decently hard. So is that a fair ranking for, like, Azrael? Like, honest to God? You know? Like, is that a fair ranking? I feel like it is. I think Mettaton stole one of my cameras. Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. But I think that might be a fair ranking to kind of put Mettaton, or not Mettaton, Azrael. I think we might just keep him in decently hard. I don't know if we should rank him up or not. I really feel like we probably should. Anyways. And that's just a night enemy. There's not really a whole lot of bosses. Moderately, I guess. I don't know. Okay, here are the last one. 5 characters. Asgore. Asgore, I would definitely say was decently hard. He might go to the top of decently hard. I mean, if we're going to do that, Azrael should be ahead of him. Both forms of him should be ahead of him, to be honest. Because his attacks are harder to dodge than, you know, what's-his-face. I struggled with Undyne at first, but I learned and beat it. I got you. Yeah, I would say Asgore, I would say is decently hard, right? But I would definitely say that, like, Asgore is these next 4 characters, I'm going to be honest. Actually, lying. Mettaton Neo was not hard at all. Like, we literally one-shot Mettaton Neo. Mettaton Neo never even got the fucking chance to fight. Because we were so strong, we just overpowered that bitch. Like, no fucking problem. That's why I say, like, his base fight is harder than his genocide, which is why a lot of people were so upset that, like, Mettaton Neo, like, we thought we were going to get one of the craziest fights in genocide. Yet, for Mettaton Neo just to be there for a design purpose and not actually there as, like, a hard fight. I'm actually glad Neo Mettaton was not a difficult motherfucker. Because I remember when I was going through freaking, Genocide, I did not want to do, like, too many boss fights, bro. I low-key did not want to do too many, like, Genocide boss fights. I'm actually glad there was only, like, 2 actual ones. Regular Undyne. I don't know why I didn't rank her. She fucking got me. She got me so many times. Regular Undyne definitely got me. Like, and I mean this. She fucking got me. She got me multiple times. Regular Undyne, definitely difficult. It would be a cool boss, though. Fald Brisk. Welcome to stream, by the way. But definitely, she was she was difficult on my first playthrough. Very difficult. I'd probably put her up here. But later on, I think in other playthroughs, I think she became less of a problem. I can't really remember all that well. But honestly, I kind of want to save extremely difficult for being one of the worst fights in the game, which is why I'm going to put her down rank instead. I am not going to lie to you. Undyne the Undying was actually pretty easy. Fuck no, bro. She was not. For me, she was one of the worst things to ever happen to me. Like, I won't even lie. Bro, I shit you not, if you go back to my Undertale playlist and look how long it took me, she took me over 2 hours to beat a single fucking time. I won't lie, during each and every single attempt, my stomach was feeling off. I wanted to just lay on the floor for longer than an hour at points because I felt so fucking dizzy trying to keep up with all her techniques and her attacks and shit. Undyne the Undying was fucking awful. Like, really awful as a fight. I fucking hated Undyne the Undying. She was fucking bad. I hated her arrow patterns. I hated the spear techniques that she would do. She was fucking cracked. And honestly, I wouldn't. And she is literally easily one of the biggest reasons why I would never do Genocide ever fucking again. And the fact that I even beat her once was enough for me. I never want to fight that bitch ever again in that form. I would rather fight regular Undyne 10 times in one day than fight Undyne the Undying ever again. I swear, when I beat her in my Genocide route, I was the happiest motherfucker on the planet. The happiest motherfucker. It was easy attack-wise. It just took long. Hammer of Justice way easier. Well, that's, Mr. Tedder, you gotta be real. That's for you, bro. You gotta think about it. For me, different story. Ratchet Lombax, welcome. And we have the last motherfucker right here, dude. The last motherfucker. Yeah, no. Without a doubt, Sans, out of every fight in Undertale, and I know people are saying, oh, I have more pros, because I remember in my streams, right? I remember when I made it to Sans, bro, Sans, it was so cool making it to Sans. It honestly felt like one of the best boss battles in my life, but also simultaneously, easily one of the worst boss fights I had to deal with in my entire life. Like, hands down. Sans Genocide took me so many hours. I shit you not. You can go to my playlist right now, which I'm actually going to go to right now, right? My Undertale playlist, because I got a big-ass Undertale playlist. It has like 22, 23, like, videos in it, because that, like, you know. I remember Genocide, bro. My first ever Genocide video was 5 hours long, right? And you want to know what? Most of that, keep in mind, right? Like, what? It was like 4 hours something. I spent like 4 hours, what? Over and over again? Like 4:17 all the way to 5 whole hours the first stream dealing with Sans. So that's over an hour something dealing with Sans the first time, right? And then keep in mind, not only over an hour, but I spent over 2 hours 39 the next day, or literally the next day, 2 hours 39. So an hour something, an hour 30, 40, 50 plus, stacked on top of 2 hours, which is already like 4 hours right there. Then I spent another 5 hours straight doing Sans. So not only 5, 6, 7, like 8 hours, it took me to do 8, 9-ish hours right there just doing Sans right in those 3 videos. But then it took me like another like 29 minutes because I was like really done with Genocide route. So let's say 9 hours, 9, 10 hours, 20 something minutes left, right? There you go. Boom, buggity boom. And then I did like 45 minutes after that. So all of that on top of that, just for Genocide Sans, this isn't even Pacifist Sans, which we are going to talk about as well. But low-key, Genocide Sans, one of the worst things I ever fought in a video game. The amount of times I wanted to like destroy something in my room alone from Sans Genocide was absolutely crazy. It took me about 8 weeks to beat Sans. I had no items. I used them. It took you 8 weeks to beat Sans. That's fucking that's fair, bro. About 1,000 tries, TBH. On God, right? And I know a lot of people, like, during my streams against Sans were always telling me, he's the easiest enemy, he's the easiest thing, how are you not doing this? Bro, it's like, I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, like, the Undertale community towards me during the Sans fight was toxic as shit. Very toxic when I was doing Sans. It's like every single Undertale fan forgot how hard Sans actually is when you have no knowledge on what to do going into his fight. Dead ass. And it's like everybody has like played, you know, Genocide route. I mean, they did have over 10 years to play Genocide route, so it makes absolute sense that, you know, they would get used to Genocide fight Sans and say, oh, he's easy as fuck. You know, I had 10 years to learn and master the fight and stuff. But keep in mind, for someone like me that is just getting into Undertale, like over a couple months, maybe a year now, of being a fan of Undertale and stuff. Actually, no, a couple months. Genocide route is fun, but it was hell. It's honestly more hell than it is fun. I won't even lie. Like, from how you do Genocide route, yeah, nah. It was way more hell than it was fun. I'm gonna be so honest. And I know Toby Fox does not want you doing this route, which is why he made this route tedious. This is why he made this the hardest route. He made all the bosses really ridiculous and all that other sort of stuff. But you get it, right? But I'm telling you, Sans Undertale, I will be so honest. The amount of times, again, I walked the fuck out, the amount of times I needed to go take a breather, the amount of times I just needed to stop, it was so bad that I went to fucking Bad Time Simulator because Sans was so bad for me that, like, I decided, hey, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to even do the fight. But then, you know, like a couple days later, I came back on there, spent 45 minutes, then actually got it down to a T and actually beat Sans, which is phenomenal. Thank God. I will never do Genocide Sans ever fucking again. Toby Fox needs more secret bosses in Undertale that aren't Nintendo exclusive. I would say he did his damn thing. Because let's be real, Mr. Tenna, let's be real, right? The game is holding itself together with like a band-aid. I think even Toby Fox admitted that the game is holding itself upright with a freaking band-aid attached to it, you know? And if they added any more shit, it would just like completely fall apart and break. But anyways, other than that, we have one more fight that I am going to consider, and it is Sans again, okay? Pacifist Sans. I will honestly, if there was just pretend Genocide is right there, and then have Pacifist Sans right next to him. Because I won't lie, Pacifist Sands for me was easily one of the most ridiculous boss fights I have ever had to deal with, like, in modern times. Like, in modern times, okay? It took me, like, multiple hours to beat 10th Anniversary Sands, which is aka Pacifist Sands, which, again, he's in that tier for a reason. I remember, like, during the Undertale live stream, like, the dude, even one of the fucking fan gamer people that work on Undertale and stuff was struggling with Pacifist Sands. So what the fuck was that gonna do to me? And I won't lie, I think it took me like 3 whole videos to beat him. Yeah, 3 whole videos. And I won't lie, like 32 minutes, over an hour, 47, 51 minutes. Sure, it didn't take me nowhere near as long as Genocide in terms of length, in terms of like how many videos I made about it, like struggling. But honestly, it felt just as bad in a shorter amount of time. And it's all about you not going to, avoiding the left path, like avoiding the left side of the screen the entire fight. And I know that's the whole gimmick and it's supposed to be fun, but ooh, I am not gonna lie, bro. Like, it did not sit well with me trying to do, it did not sit well with me trying to do Pacifist Sands, bro. I won't lie, did not do well. That fight, I literally took my freaking cosplay sword to the fucking controller and destroyed that bitch. So that should tell you something. That Pacifist Sands for me, both Genocide and Pacifist, was not very fun times for me. And after I beat Pacifist Sands, which I do in the video, y'all can go check that out on my page, I am never doing it again. I'm not doing that type of shit again. Or I'm not doing Pacifist Sands ever again. But that's how I would rank the boss fights in Undertale. And now let's move on to the next tier list, shall we? Whoops. Alright. Here we go with another long one. This is Undertale's music. Alright. I know how a lot of people are when it comes to Undertale's music. Undertale has some of the best gaming music I've heard in a fat minute. I would rather beat Mega Flowey 10 times than Pacifist and Genocide Sands. Same here. I would rather do a Mega Flowey. If I had to choose between those 3, a Mega Flowey would be my option, I think, too. But anyways, let's talk about the OST of Undertale. Okay? So, we're gonna, Snowden. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely think Snowden Town is pretty good in terms of OST. We're already starting, bro. You know what I mean? The Ruins, I respect it. I would say the Ruins I respect. And also, we're going to take some time to listen to each theme and properly, like, for example, like, I'm going to look them up and then we're going to, like, rate them, right? Undertale Fallen Down, OST. Yeah, Fallen Down, Toby Fox. Here we go. Fucking ad. That's exactly why I hate doing this. But, we need to hear Fallen Down real quick. This is like an iconic piece. Alright. I respect it. I respect it. Let's see. Your Best Friend, Undertale OST. Oh my god, Flowey's theme, basically. I would say it's, I respect it. Actually, it is pretty good. It has like that, it has that small beat that is really good. And I know I'm gonna probably get copyrighted for this, but I don't care. Start menu, Undertale OST. Oh yeah, start menu was also pretty good. I think this was a pretty good theme. Okay, it's a simple theme, but it's pretty damn cool. Once Upon a Time, Undertale OST. I'm about to be flooded with OST in my freaking history on YouTube. This was iconic. Every time I think of Undertale, this theme does come to mind. And honestly, I'd probably definitely say it's pretty damn it's pretty damn good. It's pretty good. Because you can't tell me when you open Undertale and you don't hear this, it's like, bro, come on. Unnecessary tension. Undertale OST. Yep, unnecessary tension, yep. Bro, like, all these themes are about to be pretty good. Because, honestly, unnecessary tension, anticipation was like, if I remember correctly, anticipation Undertale OST. Like, nah. If I remember, anticipation was like, right after unnecessary tension, right? Yeah, anticipation was really good. Freaking, I mean, it might, because it's not like a full theme. But as you can tell, anticipation was pretty good. Uwa So Temperature, Undertale OST. Let me hear this one. Alright. I respect it. I'll put something to respect it. Home, Undertale OST. This one's about to be too iconic. Yep. Literally every single Undertale comic dub user ever uses this theme in their videos. This theme is way too iconic, dude. Or actually, no, I don't. I think it was Home. I could be wrong, but you get it. But Home, I respect it. I respect Home a lot. Determination. Okay, let's think of Determination, Undertale OST. Thank God I got the freaking speak. Oh, basically the game over theme. I respect it. Ghost fight? Oh, dude, the fight with Natsublue? This was a freaking amazing. Y'all can't even lie. Hold on. Ghost fight, Undertale OST. This was easily the first banger. Like, this was easily the first freaking amazing. Honestly, I like putting freaking... Like, you can tell, Toby Fox put so much into the ghost fight, bro. That's why it's freaking amazing. Y'all can't even lie. Enemy approaching? I think this one, yeah, let me listen to it. I'm gonna put it and respect it. Enemy approaching, Undertale OST. Hold up. Yeah. Alright, you know what? I'll put it in pretty good. It is a pretty good theme. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, I don't think they know that. I don't think Undertale knows, or YouTube text speech knows freaking... I mean, isn't it like Papyrus's theme, but like... not Papyrus? It's weird. Yeah, because and then the Bone Trussel is like, isn't it like the same theme? Like, am I wrong for thinking that? Yeah, it's like literally the same theme. Okay, wait. Let me listen to both. Let me listen to both Trussel and... Oh, nah, there's a difference. There is a massive difference. Okay. Here. I'll put, right? This is like Papyrus's, like, chill theme when you see him. I'll put in pretty good. And then what I'm gonna do for Bone Trussel, because, dude, honestly, Bone Trussel, I'm sorry for butchering it. That's a straight banger. You can't lie, bro. When you think of Papyrus' theme, immediate S tier. I don't care. That's S tier. Sans' theme, that dun 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 dun. Y'all remember my Goofy Sans song from that? It's a pretty good theme. Sans' regular theme is good. Oh, home music box version? That's freaking amazing. Dog Bass, I think, is I respect it. We are going to try to speed through, like, some of these as well. So, Dating Tense, I respect it. Dating Fight, I also respect it. Dating Start, I'll just put in respected. Because there's also a lot of things I respect that are not, like, dumb or anything. Dummy was good. Dummy was pretty good. Undying's theme. Undertale OST or something. Yeah, like Undying. Yeah, Undying was pretty good. I definitely did like Undying's. Okay, that's Undying's. Let's see. Because there's a lot of themes that are really good in here, right? Oh nah, you know what? Core Approach OST. No, not Core Approach. Oh, they think I'm saying Poor Approach. Oh God. Okay. Core Undertale. Yeah, Core Undertale. Yep, Core Approach. Let's listen to this. Core Approach is like literally supposed to be like ominous. I respect its vibe that's giving off. But dude, when you hear Core from fucking Undertale, holy shit. Bro. Like it is a different breed. Let me listen. Oh, yeah. And then, like, the more you get into it, the more the theme starts bumping, and it gets better the more you listen to it. This one was another freaking banger. If I'm not mistaken. Like, watch. Hear later in the song when it drops. Right? Core was amazing. Hold on. Yeah, Core was good. I'm trying to remember too. So like Tem Shop, I did not listen to Tem Shop actually since I never made it there. Never listened to Tem Shop theme. Snowy, I'll respect Snowy. I'll just put it there. Shop theme, it's pretty damn good. If we're talking about that. Uaso Holiday, I'll just respect. Wait, let me. Mysterious Place. I think this was like Natsabluke's like house, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put in respect that. Temmie Village. I don't think I've listened to Temmie Village. Thundersnail. Definitely did not listen to Thundersnail. Spear of Justice. Spear of Justice. I think this was like Undying's theme. Yeah, Undying's like battle theme, right? Yeah, hold on. Spear of Justice. Yeah, let me listen to this one again. Hold on.
Prize shoppers get...
Oh my fuck. Just give me the theme, man. Oh, Battle Against the True... Battle Against True Hero. Where is that one? Where is Battle Against True Hero? Where is that? We're going to put that up there, too. Battle Against True Hero. Battle Against True Hero, yep. Battle Against True Hero was also a freaking straight banger. Like, you listen to this one, I know Toby Fox about to come after me during this video, but that's okay. Yep, Undyne's battle theme, which is good too. Waterfall was really chill, but I really loved it. It was pretty damn good. Alphys's theme, I respect it. What is it? It's Showtime. I think that's Metaton's theme, which I think I respected. Yeah, I respect it. Confession, I respected. Hotel, I think is alright. Wrong Enemy. Stronger Monsters. Let me listen to Stronger Monsters. Stronger Monsters Undertale OST. Super Mario RPG also has a theme like that. That's called that. Pretty good. Yeah, I can tell. That's a pretty good OST. Let us see. We got a lot in here, bro. I'm saving that for last, to be honest. I will do literally every other theme. Spider Dance, I think is gonna be okay. Let's see. Battle Against the True Hero is amazing. It's like very fitting theme for the fight scene. I 100% agree with you, Lucas. 100% agree with that one. For the Fans also sounds like Metaton. I respect it. Long Elevator is literally not even a theme, but I still respect it because it's funny. Shit. Let me think of like a song that might play when you fight Sans. A song you might play when you fight Sans. If we're gonna, if this is like legit, song that might play when you fight Sans. Song that might play when you fight Sans. This is Pacifist Sans, if I'm not mistaken. This is straight up. Yeah, this is straight up the 10th anniversary Sans theme, which honestly I'm gonna have to put it in a straight banger because listening to this when fighting Sans, sure it was fucking annoying, but actually, I don't know. It can go under Papyrus's theme. It's still a really good theme. Like if you take some time to listen to it, like I just put on for a couple of seconds, like 5 seconds, it's still really good. It's a good theme. Really good theme from Undertale, all things considered. Let us see. Heartache. Oh, Heartache Undertale OST. Don't remember this one. I really don't remember this one. Oh fuck yeah! No, I do. I take it back. Fuck yeah, dude, that's pretty good. Yeah, Toby is a fucking wizard when it comes to... Toby and the team are wizards when it came to the goddamn battle theme OSTs. Oh my god. I didn't think I needed so much bangers, bro. And keep in mind, before this, Super Mario RPG was like the shizzle. I mean, it's still the shizzle for rock. It definitely is still. But, let's see. Dog Song? Isn't it the one where they just do... Right? Dog Song. Undertale. Yeah, it should be... God damn, ads. Yep. Yeah, basically that's what it is. I respect it. Let's see. Run, I'll just put respect it, because I know it's when you're running away from danger. It's still a good theme. Actually, no, it's a good theme. What am I talking about? Run is a good theme from Undertale. Let us see. Birds that carry you over. I'll just put respect that. Danger Mystery. What? Or, yeah, Danger. Let's look up Danger Mystery. Danger Mystery. Undertale OST. Yeah, let me look this one up. I needed 1 second. I remember all like even just every time they put this song on, I would definitely feel the vibe immediately. Especially a lot of comic dubs. This theme I would listen to in a lot of comic dubs. Pre-monetization? What? Undertale OST pre-monetization? Hold on. Let me pre-mon. Wait, or yeah, pre-mon. Yeah, pre-monetization. I don't know how to say. Oh my god. Nah, this is one of the best themes in the game. I can't lie. Like it. I know, like this. Saying this theme sounds freaking amazing is something else, right? But I won't lie. Like listening to this theme like over and over again in comic dubs and stuff and feeling like sad because this song would come on a lot during sad moments. This song actually hits. Like a lot. This song actually hits. It's actually I could probably put in pretty good as well. It's pretty good. I don't know about freaking amazing, but it's definitely really good. Shit. Let me Undertale OST Memory. Yep, I would hear Memory a lot too. Memory would be the one that I would hear a lot. This is also pretty damn good. And this is one I would argue a lot of people also use. Other than the Toy Box, it would be the Toy Box version of this one, or Toy Box version of Home, or the regular Home, or this one. Without a doubt, in terms of the OST. Let me see. Quiet Water Undertale OST. Oh, nah. Hell nah. Yep. Do, 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 do. Yep. Right there with Memory. Right there with Memory. It's pretty damn good. Right up there with Memory. Glue a day? What the fuck? How would you spell that? I swear, bro, like... Bro, what are these names? Glue... Yeah, Glue a day, yep. No, dude. I respect. I'm never gonna put a theme in Undertale that's not good. I'm gonna be so honest. There's gonna be probably no themes in this tier list that actually are like Spook Wave Undertale OST. Like a small listen to each of these. Okay, that's pretty goofy. I definitely respect it. And then Spook Tune, right? Which they should have Spook Tune, right? Yep. Basically, funny man themes. I got you. Pathetic House Undertale. Oh, this theme was good. Yeah, this theme was awesome. Dude, this theme sounds like something like you would actually have in like... Ooh, yeah, this theme sounds like something you would have in like Super Mario Land. That's not an insult to this theme. That, like, dude, if you put that in Super Mario Land and like, okay. If I never played Undertale and I never played Mario Land and you told me this was a Mario song, I would believe you, which is how it sounds. Like, I genuinely would believe you. Like, that sounds like something like a Mario would have for, like, a main menu for one of his 2D games or something. Like, his early day 2D games. Let's do Undertale Chill OST. Okay. I can only put on a certain amount of time before it hits copyright, but, Chill. Okay. I would say Chill is pretty alright. All things considered. Oh, let me check if my stream's okay too. While we're doing all this and it's not taken down or anything.
It's okay too.
Okay, bet. It's all good. My stream's all good. But let's continue the tier list, shall we? Yeah, there's still a lot of songs in here. I think what I'm gonna do for a lot of these is I'm just gonna try and rush a lot. Well, I mean, Metal Crusher, Undertale. What is Metal Crusher? Oh wait, nah, Metal Crusher was really good. It sounds like something. What is it? Yeah, it sounds like something from Shantae. Actually, I remember that's when I first heard Metal Crusher. It really sounded like something from Shantae, and I was like, "Yo, I love Shantae." Like, yeah, okay, shit. Let me put that on there. Last episode. Nah, haha. Death by Glamour. Or Glamour. Yeah, nah. Death by Glamour. Easily one of the best OSTs in Undertale, bro. It has to go, like, past... Like, I think most of these here, it has to go past, bro. Like, I remember when I first reached Metaton as, like, a fight in freaking, Undertale, and I could not stop, like, jamming to the beat. Like, I had to fucking completely put my controller down and just I literally have it, like, on my device right now. Like, I have this theme on my device. It is so freaking good just to jam out to. And, I don't know, like, Death by Glamour is such a fun theme. I mean, it has 32 million views on YouTube for a freaking reason, okay? Fuck. Death by Glamour is really good. Really, really good. I'm just gonna, like, again, I'm gonna rapid fire through some of these. So, we're gonna, again, I'm gonna rapid fire a little bit of these, okay? It's Raining Somewhere Else is easily one of the best themes, too. I actually have to put this in banger as well. Right there. It's a straight banger. It's Raining Somewhere Else is a straight banger. One of the best themes in the game. Hands fucking down. If you don't believe me, I'll even put it on for like a couple seconds here. It's Raining Somewhere Else. This is also a theme that's used so much. It's even in Deltarune.
What?
Yeah. Believe it or not, it made it into Deltarune. As its own standalone theme. It is so good. So fucking good. Might put it over Papyrus' shit, to be honest. It is so good. Dude, oh yeah. It hits all the right notes, bro. Hits all the right notes. What is it? An ending I respect it. Final's okay. Oh my is alright. What is it? Don't Give Up. Yeah, that's like the game over joint, I think, isn't it? Hopes and Dreams sounds good. Hopes and Dreams sounds like a pretty good one, actually, if I remember correctly. Good Night. Yeah, I respect it. Power of Neo. Yeah. Hold on, let me put on that. Power of Neo. Undertale OST. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was such a small theme. Power of Neo was cool. I like Power of Neo. It was cool. I kind of wish Metaton actually got to use it, but during his fight, a lot of people do. Oh, One True Love, I'll respect it. Menu Full, I'm gonna put in respect it. Ooh, there's still so many OST here, bro. I didn't think this one was gonna take as long as it is, but it's taking a fat fucking minute just to do. Final Power. Hold on, let me go to... Ooh, Undertale OST. Wait. Let me actually put on the theme that is just Undertale real quick. Oh, yeah, nah, dude, nah, fuck. Yeah, you got me. Where is the theme Undertale in here? Let me try to find it through the text right here. Yeah, no, this is another one that's used all the time, and I won't lie to y'all, like, I love this theme to death. Yep, we're gonna actually put it in straight banger. Like, this theme is a straight banger. Tell me this theme would not be, like, in your, like, I'm going away party or something. Or not go away party, but more like... You know those movies that always have those type of themes in the background where it's like, you know, like everybody's celebrating or having like a really good like family and friends moment. This would be a perfect background theme to kind of solidify that shit. Like a good happy moment between everybody you've met over the years. This would be a theme I would even fucking play. Not like one of those like crazy jamming tunes that are like crazy like punk rock or something, but this theme really fits that vibe. Yeah, it is so fucking good. Yeah, it's got to be over Papyrus's too. I'm sorry, bro. Papyrus has been getting fucking down like in the straight banger tier, bro. But fuck. Dude, nah, man. Someone please make a fucking lyric video with that theme. Oh, dude, that would be straight banger, bro. That'd be a real straight banger right there. Let's see. Undertale OST. Yeah, ooh. Let me put that on real quick. You know, I'm really tired of that. It's only 19 seconds? Oh my. Yeah, that's oh my right there. It kind of goes hard. Which I think I already put oh my in there. Which I'm trying to do ooh. Yeah, okay. I can respect ooh. And then, what is it? Oh, Dungeon. I'm just gonna put Oh, Dungeon there. Yeah, there. Undertale OST, last episode. What does that sound like? Oh, I respect it. The Choice, Small Shock, Barrier. Freaking what? Barragant. A lot of these I noticed I don't... Reunited sounds badass. Undertale OST Reunited. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, nah. Give me... Yeah, all I needed was 6 seconds. Yeah, this is freaking amazing. Reunited should be up there, too. I won't lie. It's a good one. It's a really good one. I love that one. Dude, Undertale knows how to do its fucking music, man. Last Goodbye, Undertale OST. Oh yeah, this is like, I think the credits, right? Or like this was actually going against Azrael, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think this was also playing during the Azrael, it done until the 10th anniversary. I was first introduced again. Oh, never mind. That's someone's comment. Last Goodbye. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I'll put in a pretty good right there. Right there. We can feel pretty good with that. Jesus, most of these songs are pretty good, or I respect it. Sorry, but it's just that I want to, like, rapid fire through some of these. The Choice, Undertale OST. Oh yeah, this is like during like the Sands battle, you can get a little small theme. I respect it. Small Shock, Undertale OST. Yeah, let me hear this. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll listen. I've listened to that before. Pretty good. Barrier, I'll just say respect it. This theme, whatever. Asgore, driving in my car, right? Wasn't it that one? Hold on. Asgore, Undertale OST. Watch, they're gonna play the fucking... Yeah. Yeah, it is that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's freaking amazing. I won't lie, this theme over time, like, it started as, like, a joke, right? Like a joke theme. Like, nobody would really think of this one as, like, a good theme. I mean, I think of it as a good theme. But I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of people remember this theme for its meme. Like, though I ain't gonna lie, I think I even jammed out to Asgore's theme when I first fought him in Undertale. So I would say Asgore's theme is freaking amazing. Let me listen to You Idiot Undertale OST. Oh, let me unmute. Oh, this one was good too. A lot of people would use this one too. You idiot. Yeah, we'll put in pretty good. Your best nightmare. Let me put your best nightmare here. Hopefully I can find it. Oh no. Your best nightmare Undertale OST. Yeah. Oh, this was the Flowey one? Yeah, this was Omega Flowey. I think this theme is pretty good, but it kind of gives me memories of that fight, which I do not want. At least at the moment. We'll play pretty good. She's playing the piano, Undertale OST. Okay, I respect it. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Here we are. Undertale OST. Sounds like a One Piece, because we are is an under... No? Okay. This thing would be used a lot, too. I respect it. And then Amalgam is like the same thing, right? Yeah. It's like the battle theme for it, which I'll put that right there, too. Fallen Down Reprise, Undertale OST. Oh, God. Fallen Down Reprise. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Burn in Despair. Hold on. Burn in Despair, Undertale OST. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, okay. Kind of like it. It's pretty good. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit because I was like, wait, what the Save the World, Undertale OST. Wasn't this? Yeah, Azrael's joint when you fight him, which was also again freaking amazing. His theme. Let me listen to his theme, Undertale OST. Why would they say his theme? This one was used a lot too. This one was used a lot in Undertale. Like Undertale comic dubs, and that's what I mean. I'll put in pretty good. Okay, let's go to Final Power, Undertale OST. I think this was also like another bit of like I think it might be another bit of what is it? Fuck, I can't remember. Respite Undertale. God damn it. It did it again. Respite Undertale OST. There you go. Let me hear that for a bit. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Okay, turn it off. I don't want copyright. Well, I do. What? Wait, no. Straight banger, fuck it. We'll put in a straight banger. We need more songs in a straight banger from Undertale anyway. Bring it in. Bring it on in, guys. That sounds like a happy-ass theme. Bring it in. Yeah. Oh, see, they got it. I respect it. Damn, it's like almost sounds like a remix. But the earth refused to die. Damn, that's what the fuck. But the earth refused to die. Undertale OST. I love themes like this in any video game. I love themes like this. It's freaking amazing. And we easily have the best theme for last in all, and I mean all of fucking Undertale. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This is the best theme of all of Undertale. Easily surpassed everything else. Dude. I don't give a fuck. Dude. Maglavania? Yo, I need to say this. Toby, you fucking cooked. Like, you cooked with this fucking theme. Not only because it's Sans' genocide theme and everything, but genuinely, when I listened to this for the first time when fighting Sans, I listened to this song long after I defeated Sans. I'm talking long after. Every goddamn day, like, I would just listen to Megalovania because it was so fucking good. I could not get this theme out of my goddamn head. And I mean that, y'all. I still listen to it every goddamn day. Sure, it's like with lyrics and shit, but I still listen to the original like every goddamn day. Dude, like the animatic that somebody made for Megalovania, I watched that. I watched so many people's videos that have Megalovania just in the background so I could just fucking listen to it. Bro, I put this shit on my device. It's so damn good as a theme. Like, I have to fucking listen to Megalovania, bro. It is such a good theme. Dude, like, when the Sans fight was annoying me, like, Megalovania was there to kind of keep me there. You know, like, in the fight for so long. And it's just so fucking good as a battle theme, bro. This theme was so iconic at a point on YouTube. It had over 100 million views at a point. Not on YouTube today, but at one point. Back when Undertale first dropped, and back when everyone heard it for the first time, this had 100 million views. Can you believe that? Dude, this shit right here had 100 million views at one point. If it isn't the best Undertale song by Storm, I don't know what is. This is Sans' legit theme. Other than that goofy one he had earlier, like the Sans theme, that ding. That thing's good, but this is a different goddamn breed. And I better turn it off now because I'm about to pop off in a second by just listening to it if I keep going. I'm about to have that shit on loop over and over again. But I just want to say, yo, hey, everyone in my chat knows Megalovania, easily the best song. I know there's probably millions of people out there that are probably going to tell me, oh, dude, come on, this thing's fucking overrated or whatever. It's overdone, it's overplayed, and I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. This is easily the best theme in the game. Hands down, bar none. I listen to this one the most. Like, if it's not, and the only time Megalovania is indeed one of the best themes. It is, if it is not in your top 5 bare minimum, what the what? Nah, bro. This has to be, like, not in video game OST, but this has to be, like, in your top 5 Undertale OST of all time. It has to be. It is so damn good. Not only the theme itself is so good, but the Sans fight itself with it goes along with it extremely well. The hardest challenge in all of Undertale, supplied with easily the best theme of all of Undertale. Dude, that is a match made in fucking heaven. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Alright, let's end this tier list by going to the final bit of this video. Alright, I'll see you all in a sec. Alright, y'all. This is the final bit of that tier list. Alright? Undertale ships. I know what y'all thinking right now. Undertale ships? Are you serious? Yes, because Undertale takes their ships extremely seriously. And I should know, because almost every other fucking comic dub I watch, there has to be characters, like, being shipped together, okay? Not every video, but, like, a good chunk of them, yes. You know? It is fucking happened. Okay, now, let's get on into this tier list, right? Let's start it up. Okay. Sans and Papyrus as a ship, that shit can crash and burn. Sorry. No. We're already going to start off with a crash and burn. Yeah, no thank you. Flowey and Temmie? I'm not sure about that one. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know what the Asgore and Alphys, I like the ship, Asgore and Alphys, because, I mean, I know, like, Alphys is in love with Undyne, but I like the ship, or I can live with it. Like, if Alphys went with, Asgore, I can see it. I can genuinely see it, right? I can see it. Or I can live with it, right? Undyne and Alphys, I like it. I like Undyne and Alphys as a ship. They're genuinely pretty good for each other. In my honest opinion. Asgore and Grillby? I'm not sure about that one. Sans and Flowey? Fuck no, bro. That's not working. Sorry, that is definitely not working. These two as like a shipping? I don't remember if they're even gay for each other in the first place, but I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about this one. Let me know down below in the comments right now if they are a ship. If they are, I will put it with I can live with this, because I legit can live with it. Let me see. Is that Kara and Monster Kid? I think that is Kara and Monster Kid. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I really just don't see it. I really don't see this at all. A lot of the time. Asgore and Toriel, they were legit a couple until they broke up. So they're legit a couple. I already accepted that they were a couple, because it makes sense. Both dope monsters and demons in the underground. I can see that. Wait, why do they have two? Wait, now I'm fucking confused. Why do they have two Asgore Tories here? They got two of them. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone, because I don't get it. It's the same ship. Chara with Chocolate, I think that might be the best ship in the whole series. Like, Kara and Chocolate. I'm just kidding. That's a joke, obviously. I can live with it. Chara being in love with Chocolate, like, she's not even in love with a person anymore. She's just so in love with Chocolate, like, as a legit thing. Let us see. Sans and I think that's Kara as a ship, or Chara, however you want to say it. Yeah, no. I don't think it's gonna work. Sans X Chara, Sans X Frisk, and Sans X Frisk, and Sans X Chara is a certified burn in hell. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm kind of used to seeing Sans X Frisk a lot, because, like, if you watch as many, like, Undertale comic dubs as me, which is a lot. Most of the time, I do see like Frisk and Sans being together, and obviously in most of those, they make like Frisk the chick or something in the relationship. In that, even though Frisk is a non-binary character, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Frisk, Kara, and Sans as a ship, like all three of them, like a quadruple ship. I don't know if I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about that one. Honest to God, I'm not sure about that one. Asgore and Gaster. This is a very popular ship that I've been seeing. If Asgore gets with any, I'm kind of with, like, I can live with it. If there was an aged up version of Frisk, like a consistent version, then I wouldn't mind. But if it's Frisk as a kid, then fuck no. No, every single one that I've seen, it's Frisk aged up, bruh. It's Frisk aged up. And all the other ones. I do not condemn as a kid. Fuck that. Nope. Get that out of here. But, low-key, I can definitely see Gaster, and I don't know, I can live with the idea of, like, Asgore and Gaster being a thing. I know it's weird, but I don't know. Maybe I wound up to the idea after seeing some comic dubs about, like, Gaster kind of having, like, some sort of feelings for, Asgore. But anyways, let's move on, shall we? Char and Frisk, fuck no. That's a burn. Mainly because of the fact that I just don't think they would. I mean, I don't know. Like, God, it's confusing. Because, like, Kara is not even alive. She's dead. Like, basically, Frisk is out here loving spirits and shit. if we're talking the actual canon, but, I don't know. It's weird. Monster Kid and Frisk, nah. It ain't gonna work. Not working. We're just gonna leave it at that. Temmie and this thing, I'm not so sure. Let us see. Undyne and Papyrus. I do not see this as a ship. If they became a thing, I don't know. It honestly feel like a day, like Undyne and Papyrus, right? They're too much of friends to really be, like, in a relationship like that, because we never really figure out who Papyrus, like, actually likes, like, in a relationship, like, relationship-wise. Like, we never figured out if he was, like, gay or straight, and that's kind of the same with, like, Sans as well. Sans, we all know who Sans is into, but Papyrus, we never really got the chance to, like, sit here and figure out, like, who we be into. So I can live with Papyrus and Undyne, like, if they were actually shipped together. And we know that I'm the type of person who can respect creative freedom as long as boundaries are acknowledged and respected. Yeah, of course. Sans and Ketchup? Oh, yeah, Sans and Ketchup definitely can, I like it. Definitely like it. I actually like, Sans Papyrus, too. More than I can live with it. I actually like the ship itself. I actually kind of like it. It kind of gives me that Luigi Daisy vibe, like I said a second ago. But Sans and Ketchup, yep, that's a relationship I can see. Honestly, Papyrus and Alphys, I don't see it. I honestly don't see them as a relationship. I really don't. I just don't. Sans and Grillby, I did see this one before. Honestly, I can live with it. Like, I mean, Papyrus kind of simps for Undyne, so I can see the vision. I mean, I don't say he simps for her. He's more of, like, really inspired by her because obviously she's, like, the strongest, right? Not right underneath Asgore, but she's one of the strongest monsters, and obviously he wants to be a royal guard, so he, like, really looks up to her. I wouldn't say simps. I would say he just really looks up to her. But Sans and Grillby, I think I can live with this ship, even though we all know the canon ship that Sans, like, legit has. I can live with it, though. It's not a horrible ship for Sans. Even though the dude, Grillby and Sans, like, their relationship is, like, Sans goes to Grillby's, and Grillby's is like, or Grillby is like, you're gonna pay your fucking tab, and Sans like, nah, I'm not, and like that's like a whole thing. But I digress. Azriel and Chara, they're more of siblings, so that's probably a burn slash I don't like. Chara, Frisk, and Azriel as a ship, like all three of them. No, it just both of these, I don't like it. Slash, they would not work. I don't know about burn, but definitely would not work. Let me tell you why. Like, if we're going back, we're looking back at these characters, right? Azriel literally fought Frisk because Frisk looked way too much like Chara. That is literally the whole reason he fought his ass in Pacifist. So, yeah. But, low-key. And then Chara, she's a murderous bitch. No. No thank you. And Azriel is not originally about that energy, if we're talking originally, like, on that shit. Let's see. The two dogs, I like the ship between the two dogs. The two dogs that wear the hoodies all the time, I like the ship. I'm gonna be honest, I really do like the ship. They make sense. They're literally together in the game, so. Sans and Frisk, like I said, I can live with this ship, you know? Obviously, if Frisk is aged up, you know? Not as a kid, obviously, but I can live with this ship. I can live with it. It's not the worst. Char slash Natsabloop, nah, that ain't working. Literally, most of the ships Kara has in the series, I would never see working. Papyrus loving his own separate version of himself. I'm either in the not sure or if I don't want. And I would say the same thing for the Sanses, like Sans and other Sans too. Oh wait, no, that's Sans and Toriel in this bitch, I think. Am I right or am I right, lads? Let me look at that better. Hell yeah! Nah, am I right, lads, or am I right, lad? You right, lad. No? Okay. I gotta stop. Nah, Sans and Tori, nah, they're at the top of I like. I don't know if I have, like, a definitive ship, like, the best ship in the entire series. Because keep in mind, right, I'm not really a shipping guy. Whenever I see, like, people, like, ship characters, I'm like, okay, or nah, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? I'm not really that type that really, like, dives deep into the whole topic. But anyways, yeah, Sans and Toriel, easy at the top of I like. Because they are perfect for each other. Perfect. I actually really like them. Sans and Muffet, I haven't really seen them interact. I'm not sure how that would go. Frisk and Flowey, that's not working like I mentioned because Frisk is Azriel. Frisk and Temmie, I don't think that's going to work either. Slash don't like, I don't think it's going to work. Well, I'm the shipping type guy, and Sans X Toriel is canon. Yeah, literally, so that's why I'm like, I'm going with that. Let's see. Again, Sans and... Or not Sans. I think Kara or someone else in Metzabluke or something. I'm not going to go with that. Azriel and Frisk. Again, no thank you. Gaster and Kara? I don't see Gaster being with anybody, bruh. Let's see. This is... Who again? Gaster and Grillby. I'm not 100% sure on this ship. I'm not sure. I don't see a lot of people shipping that one. Papyrus and Muffet. I have seen this before, and I think I could live with it if Papyrus and her ended up together. I think I can live with that. I think I could. Anyway, let me see. Let's see some more. Let me get close to the camera so I can actually see. Oh, we're gonna get into Mettaton stuff. Grillby and Muffet. I'm not sure on that one either. There's a lot of ships in this series I'm not sure with. Mettaton and Motzkabluk or whatever his fuck ass name with. Honestly, I think I can live with that. Mettaton, I think honestly, out of all the characters in the series, I think Mettaton has the most. Oh, those two guys. Yeah, those two guys. I like the ship of those two guys because it's literally canon that those two guys like each other. Literally, it's fucking canon. Uh, Papyrus and Frisk. You can flirt with Papyrus. And honestly, I could live with Papyrus and Frisk, but then again, it would be kind of weird because keep in mind, it is young Frisk we're talking about here that flirted with Papyrus, and it does get a little weird once we get more into that. But obviously, maybe more. I don't know, maybe more aged up. But then again, Papyrus didn't feel the same way. So I'm 50%. I can live with that, but I'm not sure with that at the same time. I think I'm just gonna leave it in. I can live with it, in my opinion. I think I can live with it. Those knights are the definition of bromance. On fucking God, Lucas is like speaking mad facts. They definitely are, bro. Let me see how long the stream is. Shit, an hour 50 doing this freaking Undertale Throws. Golly, bro. Anyways, let's get it. Sans and Gaster, burn. Yeah, that's a straight up fucking burn. Papyrus and Flowey, nah. I don't see any of these two. That's nah. Sorry, but Azrael is like in 12. No, thank you. Let us see. What are the other ships? Mettaton and Muffet, I can see it. I can live with it. I can actually see it actually. Alphys and Sans. Not sure on that one because they give me way more of a friend vibe than like boyfriend girlfriend vibe. So honestly, I mean I don't hate the ship, but I definitely am not sure. They don't feel like, but I want to put it here because it's like it just wouldn't work. You know, it really wouldn't work. If let me full screen that really quick. Is that what the fuck? No! No! What the f- Alright, technical difficulties. Alert. Alright, I was trying to zoom in on the pig, and it brought me to some weird ass shit. Alright, but Loki. Oh, that's Siren and. Okay, that's Siren and not to Blue. Honestly, I can see it. I can see it. I can live with that actually. My ghost friend deserves a cool chick. And honestly, I can see Sans with Siren too, honestly. But I could see that. Again, Mettaton and the Ghost, again, I can see that. I can live with that. A lot of Mettaton ships I can live with. Papyrus in love with flowers or something, I think. Okay, I guess I can live with that. Cool Hand Loca, hi friend. Yo, what's up? Welcome. Just finishing up this tier list. I think that's Muffet and Asgore. I don't think that would work. I really don't think. In case you try an Ocean Bomb soda, I recommend you try them because they're really good. Wait, was that the ad? I was trying to like kind of lay off soda since I've been drinking that like non-stop for like months upon months upon months. And I kind of want to take like a small break away from that a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Like I'll drink juice or like water or something, or maybe like, you know, water and you put those juice packets in there and you mix it all around and stuff. Or you shake the water bottle. The one in the ad is not Ocean Bomb. Oh. Okay. I had no idea what the bottle was. But anyways. Mettaton and Sans. God damn it. Okay, you guys might get on me for this, but I can actually see the ship happening. Even though... Well, I like it. I like the ship. I ain't gonna lie. Like, again, Mettaton, I feel like can vibe with almost anybody in the entire series, bro. Like, he can be on everybody's wavelength. I just really feel, I strongly feel that way. Like, Mettaton can just be on everybody's energy, bro. And I'm guessing down here, Mettaton and Mettaton. Well, I mean, he would probably like to be with himself. So I think that would work. Mettaton, that'd work. Again, Asgore and Sans, that's not working. Sans and Sans, different versions of each other, and I want to explain this because I kind of forgot to really explain the Papyrus, Sans relationships, because I see a lot of different AUs that a lot of different AUs and a lot of different people like to ship like Undertale Sans with the different Sans, and I get it, but at the same time, like I don't know. In some ways, I'm like, fuck it. It's not like they're. I mean, but it. See, when you talk about the same character but in a different universe, it almost feels like self-cessed in a lot of ways because I mean it is with yourself, but it's from a different timeline. So it's like different dimensions, self-cessed action. Lucas, help me. Lucas, help me out on this. Like, what do you think about this? Honest to God, what do you think about the different AU ships between different Sanses and different Papyruses and shit? Or, because I mostly what I see is multiple different Sanses getting together. That's what I see all the time, right? Honestly, I think I should move at least one ship to the top. I think it's Sans Toriel, I think would be the best ship for me if I had to actually pick between all of these. And then obviously, like, basically the more canon stuff, I'd probably put at some of the best ships, to be honest. Uh, but obviously, I gotta rate Asgore Toriel because they didn't work out at the end. Um, but anyways, let me move on. Different AU ships between different Sans and different Papyruses. In my personal opinion, it's not really my cup of tea. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not really mine either, but since I've seen it so many times, I guess I've just gotten used to it. Like, I can, like, legit live with the idea of it. Even though we're really, it's a fucking stretch. When I mean I can live with it. Like, it's a stretch. But, anyways, let's move on. Yeah, Papyrus Metaton, again, I can live with that. I actually can see it. Again, like I said before, Metaton fucks with everybody, bro. I feel like he's just going to be one of those guys that, like, has a possibility, again, getting with any character. Sans and Alphys, I think, or Gaster and Alphys? I have no idea here in this predicament. I think it's Sans Alphys. I can live with it. If they actually did become a thing in Undertale, I can live with it. Two scientists getting together? I can see it. Alphys and Metaton would kind of be weird because it's literally like its own creator, like in love. Like it's like she's in love with her own creation. Of course, she's gonna love him, but not in like a sexual way, like a relationship way. I mean, well, she is because technically, I mean, not okay. You get it. Kind of more of like a mom type shit. I can see that with Alphys and Metaton more than just relationship. So I'm just gonna say like I don't like that one, and we're gonna move on. And then this is Papyrus and Alphys. I'm not sure if they're gonna work. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna work. And then the last one here, the true last one, is Undyne, and I think it's Frisk. Who the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Frisk? Bruh? Nah. I gotta be honest. Undyne and Frisk, nah. I'm gonna be real. Anybody that is with Frisk, I don't think I can see happening. Unless it's like another person from up top or something. That human kind of looks like an OC, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Like, if it's Kara or Frisk or somebody, no. And if it's somebody's OC with Undyne, I can't even properly rate it, you know? But there you go. That's my Undertale tier list. So if you enjoyed, hold on, before we go, I got some things to say. All right, we're back. I just wanted to say, before I get out of here, seriously, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, like always. Like even after going through what I went through, like the whole arc we're kind of having now, where I'm just trying to take more of a break from not only video games but from from other people and stuff and whatnot. I just want to thank y'all for supporting me a lot here, during these times, and allow me to kind of go on this arc of like self-discovery and having a bit more time to myself to relax and whatnot. Not only that, but I also want to thank you guys so much for always watching my content, my YouTube videos, my streams, my shorts, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for just watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for just enjoying my page. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here like every day, doing YouTube as much as I do, just pumping out videos and constant content on my channel, because I just love you guys. I love you guys. I love this channel. And also thank you guys so much for 4,500 subscribers, or 4,510 or 12, 11 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, make sure you guys check out all my other videos down below. And also, make sure you guys check out all my homies' channels, because some of my homies over here do YouTube too, like my brothers, my sisters, like Renee YT. Louis doesn't really do YouTube, but the Nightwalker is his channel. Doesn't have that many videos. Nick's been trying to do videos here or there, but, he's been doing his thing. And I'm going to be real, like, a lot of my friends don't really do videos, unless you're like Red Decimo or even Dave here, but Dave does more Twitch than YouTube. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed my Undertale tier list. Peace out, brothers and sisters. Bye-bye. Oh, and again, Megalovania is the best theme in Undertale, and don't fucking at me on that, because